What's up everyone, it's Crypto Nation here to do a guest review on the Batman Statue Collectors channel of the Iron Studios 1/3 Black Suit Superman. I'll just do a quick pan through and then we'll get into a bit more details. So basically this is Superman in his regeneration suit after the death of Superman, and then obviously coming into the reign of Superman. The look's been getting a bit more attention in the media due to possibility of Henry Cavill wearing it in the Justice League remake, but I've always been a fan of it. I pretty much only collect Superman pieces, so for me it's just a nice change to the standard look. And not only that, he's rocking a pretty cool looking mullet, which is even better. So a bit of a comparison, I thought I'd put it next to the standard version that I have, just to give you an idea of the differences. It's pretty much just a repaint, minus a few changes, but we'll get into that a bit more later. Alright, stay tuned. So this has an edition size of about 130 if I recall, which is extremely low. Whereas the standard version had an edition size of about 500. It came in one box, whereas the blue version came in two, and it comes with two head portraits, whereas the left one has three. But we'll get into those a bit more detail later on. So when you assemble the piece, it comes in 4 different pieces. You have the base, the body, and the head and the extended arm are separate pieces. But I gotta say, the magnet on this arm is really strong. It's actually hard to get out now once it's in. Superman just pegs into the base here with one peg, and he has a bit of a leaning forward pose. So it seems to be a lot of weight on just that one peg, so hopefully in time it doesn't become an issue. So we'll start at the base and we'll work our way up. So the base, it doesn't take up too much real estate. As we know, with some of these 1/3 pieces, they get a bit out of control, especially the prime ones. I have the Hush Superman and it's massive. So this is a nice change where it's still got a bit of size, but it's not too crazy. It's a snow effect, which I assume is from this Fortress of Solitude. And then you have the protruding icicles from Superman taking flight. We get that blowout effect. With this one, it seems to have a lot more of a blue color through the ice, whereas the standard version is a lot more clear. So I don't know if they've done that on purpose, just to change it up a little bit, or it just happens to be from the factory when they made it. Either way, it's a nice little change seeing the same sculpt. They also light up, which I'll show you now. It's just a plug in at the back, press the button, and there you go. So it's a very bright light, which works really well. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly turn off the lights. I'll just give you a look how that looks, and then we'll continue on from there. So here's with the lights off. You can see very bright and looks pretty awesome. So I'll probably never really use this, only if, you know, if someone comes over to make the collection pop, but other than that, it'll stay off. So from the base, we'll continue up to the body. As you can see, there's a lot of different texture in it. But the silver really makes pops against the black. Makes a big difference. And here's the red and yellow on the blue. So it comprises of probably two different blacks. You have more of a glossy black along the chest, over the shoulders, which continues around to the back. And that gets broken up to more of a detailed black on the chest, which is more matted out, or on the abdomen here. Good shading, which makes the muscles pop a lot more. And then that's broken up with a stripe here, or seam, I guess you call it. It comes around to the side with another style of mesh, I guess you call it that. It is. Which works really well. The muscle detail's pretty spot on. Very powerful looking. Superman looks jacked, but it all flows really nice. There's a close up of some of the detail. So some people weren't a big fan of this style of suit, but for me, it works perfect. And again, something different for the collection. So the belt is silver as well. The black belt loops, with the glossy around the side. And coming down the legs, broken up like the rest of the suit, with the seam. And the different type of textures. Great muscle detail on the legs, all the way down to the boots, which have a bit of a snow splatter on there. So what I'll do, I'll show you on the blue version, as sometimes with the black it's hard to see. I like the black version. It's got the glossy blue, different texture shades and different textures. Where the blue has a bit more of a, I guess that's a lighter blue, to make the muscles pop a lot more. And you can see the shoes with the detail a bit more clearer with the red. So the only real differences between the two is the billowing cape and the different head sculpts. Well, these are two of the same minus the extra added hair. So as mentioned before, this comes with a second head sculpt, which I'll show you now, which is this one here. It's the more grimacing, gritted teeth look. Looks very nice. Like always, Iron Studios, great detail and skin texture. And the teeth are on point. I'm guessing he brushes daily. So I'll swap it out to give you a look at what it looks like. So unfortunately you can't swap out the head sculpts with the blue version. Would have been a really good extra, but just doesn't work. Different peg, and also with the, see the cape here, well no cape there, but the cape here, which would go there, it's more cut off at the neck here. But really would have been nice to interchange. So the blue version came with an extra 2 head sculpts. This one looks a bit weird looking, but still, it's not too bad. I never really use these ones. So I mainly use the standard version. So I'll just quickly swap this out just to change it up a bit. And this one actually lights up, but unfortunately I don't have the batteries in it. So good old Soups ain't looking too happy. So I feel Iron Studios missed a great opportunity by adding a third head sculpt on this piece. A bearded portrait would have been perfect, and I think it probably would have sold a lot more if they did, considering that it is at a higher price range for this and it comes with less. But I assume due to the edition size, that's where the increase came from. So just to finish off the video, I'll give you a bit of my pros and cons of it. Final sweep around, and then we'll end it. So pros, great stance. The attention to detail is outstanding. The black and silver work amazing, and the added light up base really sets off the piece. Cons, it's the same as the blue piece. High price tag, but comes with less. And as mentioned, a missed opportunity for adding a third head sculpt with a beard. But overall, extremely happy with it. and glad to have it in my collection. So the main reason I bought a black suit version was to go with the Prime 1 Cyborg Superman that should be coming out end of the year. And these two together will be a perfect combo. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And thanks to Chris, the Batman statue collector, for having me as the guest review. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.